My experience when I seen hell. I experienced hell before, you guys. So I'm gonna make this video kind of short. I'll give you the basics of what I seen. So before I became a Christian, I was very reprobate. I was a very sinful person. Of course, we all are before we come to Christ, but I was like the worst. So I felt evil spirits come into me. I didn't know at the time what they were, but they were evil demons come into me. There was a supernatural war for my soul back then. This was about maybe a year before I accepted Christ. So I had a series of events happen where I got put into a psych ward because I started seeing visions. I started seeing visions of the future, and I thought I was going crazy. So I ultimately got put in a psych ward, but now I know it was just a supernatural war for my soul. So here's the vision I had. They had me strapped on a table in the psych ward. And mind you, I had demons in me. They were trying to control me. But God was fighting for me. And the straps were like that thick on the table that they had me strapped down to. Not a table, but a bed. They had me strapped down to a bed. And I was so strong I almost broke the straps. They'd never seen anybody that strong before. So in my visions, there was a wall, like a blank wall like that. And when I was strapped there just appeared out of nowhere a window like that. A window. And I looked out the window in my room that had no window. I could see bones, like skull bones, um, hand bones, leg bones, And I thought that was kind of odd, like looking into death. And then I noticed the bones started to go up like that, which means the room I was going into was going down, going down. The bones were going up, 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 faster and faster and faster. And the vision kind of freaked me out. And I looked up in the corner of the room, like, up in the corner. And I seen like a shadow of a demon or Satan or a demon. And it kind of freaked me out. So I kept looking at the window. And the room was going down, down, down. Finally, it made it to the bottom of wherever I was going, eventually hell. So I'm at the bottom of hell, the hell floor, or whatever you call it. And I look out the window. It was just very, very dark. Very dark. And in my spirit, I knew that I was separated from God. I just felt depressed. I felt very cold, lonely. And I looked out the window to utter blackness, utter darkness. Like it says in the Bible, utter darkness, separation from God. But I could hear people screaming. I could hear wailing and gnashing of teeth. I heard my brothers and sisters, my real brothers and sisters screaming, gnashing their teeth. I heard my mother, I heard my children. I heard my brothers and sisters, my grandparents. They were all down there and they were screaming. And so between looking at the window and looking up into the corner, I could see the shadow of Satan or a strong demon or whatever it was. So I didn't know Jesus Christ at the time, but I just said, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And I looked up in the corner of the room. The shadow was gone, and the window was still there. I could still hear the voices of my loved ones screaming, and all kinds of people that I didn't know, they were screaming. I didn't see flames or fire, but I could see utter darkness. I knew they were down there. This was 1989, probably a year before I came to Christ. I came to Christ in 1990. I didn't get baptized till the year 2011. But when I became a Christian, when I accepted Him into my life, I started praying for my relatives. I started praying for my daughters, my mom, my dad. My mother already passed away, but she passed away a Christian. She got saved in the year 2000. So I prayed for her for 10 years. Two of my daughters are saved, um, Carol and Jennifer. My other daughter and Jessica, my other daughter, she's not born again yet. She's not saved, but I'm still praying for her. That was my experience with hell, that God showed me the vision of hell. And he showed me a bunch of other visions too back then. And I might share them with you guys in the next few videos. I don't know. Kind of scary, man, when God shows you hell and you know 100% fact it's real. And he saved me from so much. Yeah.